Hi boys and girls, welcome to Wednesday's lesson on writing our poem. Again, we're thinking about our elements of poetry, which include our describing words and rhyming words that we're adding to our poems this week. On Monday, we came up with an idea and had some topics about it. We picked one of those topics and then came up with some describing words or some ideas about that topic and put that into our bubble map. This, again, is on the lesson plans under the little blue E where it says step-by-step process of how to write a poem using describing words and rhyming words. As we move to day 2, we see that we are going to be adding some rhyming words to our bubble map that rhyme with the ideas that we came up with. This is going to help us when we write our lines for our poem because we're going to use these words at the end of each line to help us have a rhyming word for the next line. You'll kind of see what I mean after I start adding these and writing my lines. So on Monday, I came up with, my topic was winter, and I came up with some ideas about winter. I had cold, a sleigh ride, snowman, snowball fight, snow, hot cocoa, coats, and hats. So those were my ideas that I came up with that have to do with winter. Now, what I need to do is to come up with some rhyming words that could go with these that might help me with my poem. So I'm going to start with coats and hats. And I'm going to write the word splat because I'm thinking of how a snowball might sound when you throw it and hit something with it. It kind of makes a splat noise. For cold, the word old might rhyme with cold. We might be able to use that. Sleigh ride, I'm going to choose the word outside because that could definitely work for something in winter that we're doing outside. For snowman, I'm just going to write the word can because I think I can make that into something pretty good. Now, I'm not necessarily going to be using every single one of these in my poem, but I'm just brainstorming some rhyming words that can go with these words. Now, if you have more than one that can rhyme with those, that's fine. Write those down because you might be able to use one word over the other. It might be easier to use the word hide instead of outside. It really just depends on what your lines are that you're coming up with. For hot cocoa, I'm going to write slow because slow rhymes with cocoa. Remember, we want those ending sounds to sound alike. Hats, splat. Cold, old. Sleigh ride, outside. Snowman, can. For snow, I'm going to put blow because that sounds like something the wind might do in winter. So we've got the O sound at the end of those. And snowball fight, I'm going to put might. Now I might not use that one. So far I have some pretty good rhyming words that I think I can come up with a line in my poem for. Remember, it's okay to write more than one word in case you need a different word to make it make sense for your poem. Your poem needs to stay focused on this topic that you're writing about in the middle. So all of my lines for my poem are going to need to have to do with winter. So my ideas originally, like sleigh ride, snowman, snowball fight, snow, hot cocoa, those are all really good winter words, and I've got to make the ones that rhyme with them, with those lines, have to do with winter also. So we'll see if we can make it work. That's Wednesday's lesson for today. Good luck with finding your rhyming words to go with your describing words and your ideas. And on Friday, we will start writing our lines for our poem.